Che manjonge. Che Bafut. Welcome to the Bmca 2022 Education Project Plan. The theme of our convention this year is Educate the Bafut Child. What that means is that the proceeds of this convention will go solely for the education of our children back in Cameroon. What is the importance of education? Education is important because it is the social institution through which the society provides its members with important knowledge, including basic facts, job skills, cultural norms, and values. According to Kofi Annan, knowledge is power. Information is liberating. Education is the premise of progress in every society and in every family. Project implementation is not new to Bmca. Bmca past projects include the Caterpillar project, the toilet project in the Funds Palace, the soap project, the Health Angel project, and now the education project. Why the need for this project? This project is needed because there is untold hardship and abandonment ravaging Bafut village due to the crisis. There are no schools in Bafut, several lockdowns, and children are uneducated. There is poverty. Parents are unable to send their children out of the Northwest for schooling. Currently, more than 5,000 children are estimated to be out of school in Bafut. The need for community schools to educate our children is paramount in church premises and community halls. The objectives and goals of the project. Bmca has taken the challenge to increase educational awareness, provide education to children in community schools, and revive the Bafut fandom back to normalcy. Short-term goals. By September 2022, Bmca is expected to provide back-to-school supplies to kids, for example, exercise books, pencils, crayons, chalk, backpacks, etc. Bmca is also expected to provide textbooks to teachers in subjects like mathematics, English, and science. Bmca is expected to motivate the teachers with increased salaries up to 5,000 francs per month for the next 10 months. Long-term goals. Bmca is expected to provide scholarship to kids with an average of 18 on 20 and above, and Bmca members are to adopt kids for long-term sponsorship. Stakeholders of the project. The stakeholders for this project include our primary school pupils, teachers and head teachers, parents, and Bmca USA. Current schools identified in Bafut and their population. The total number of community schools currently in Bafut stands today at 37. The total number of children is estimated to be about 5,000. The total number of teachers is about 150. Current number of community schools per quarter in Bafut: Mambo 2, Manji 1, Mbebali 1, Ajati 1, Mankwi 2, Njibujang 1, Mbakong 2, Obang 2, Mbebili 1, Ndabuwe 1, Nchum 1, Bujong 1, Manka 1, Bukari 2, Mankanikong 2, Nsa 1, Muri 1, Ndong 2, Atufo 1, Niko 2, Mfoya, 2, Nsem, 1, Sway, 1, Bawum, 1, Tingo, 2, and Ako, 2. The financial analysis of the project, the tentative budget and distribution. The total budget target is $60,000, which is 100%. We intend to provide school supplies for kids with $30,000, which is 50% of that money. We also intend to provide teaching aids for teachers for $10,000, which is 20% of that money. We also intend to provide subsidies to teachers for $15,000, which is 25% of that money, and miscellaneous will be $5,000, which is 5% of the total money. The financial analysis continued. Cost of school supplies per child in class 5 or class 6. 80 leaves exercise book at the cost of 400 francs per one, times 2 will be 800 francs. 60 leaves exercise book at the cost of 350 francs per one, times 2 will be 700 francs. 40 leaves exercise book at the cost of 275 francs times 4 will cost 1,100 francs. A 20-leaf exercise book at the cost of 150 francs times 1 will cost 150 francs. Ballpoint pen at a cost of 100 francs times 6 will be 600 francs. One mat set at a cost of 600 francs times 1 will cost 600 francs. One ruler at a cost of 100 francs will cost 100 francs. So the total amount of money to be spent in one child, either in class 5 or class 6, at the beginning of the school year will cost us 4,050 francs. The financial analysis continued. The cost of school supplies per child from class 2 to class 4. One 60-leaf exercise book at a cost of 350 francs times 2 will be 700 francs. A 40-leaf exercise book at a cost of 275 francs times 4 will be equal to 1,100 francs. A 20-leaf exercise book at a cost of 150 francs times 1 will be 150 francs. A pencil with a lid at a cost of 25 francs times 12 will equal to 300 francs. So the total amount of money to be spent for a child from classes 2 to class 4 will be 2,200 francs at the beginning of the school year. The cost of school supplies per child in class 1. We intend to buy one box of chalk at a cost of 1,500 francs, and also a small arm board at a cost of 350 francs. So the total amount of money to be spent for a child going to class 1 will be 1,800 francs. The cost of teaching aids per teacher. One box of colored chalk is 3,000 francs. One box of white chalk is 1,500 francs. The average cost of a mathematics textbook is 6,000 francs. The average cost of an English textbook is 6,000 francs. The average cost of a general knowledge textbook is 6,000 francs. So the total cost of teaching aids per teacher at the beginning of the school year will be 22,500 francs. The type of services that your donation can provide. A donation of $100, which we estimate at a cost of 50,000 francs, can take care of either school supplies for 12 children of class 5 to 6, or school supplies for 22 children from class 2 to class 4. O. School supplies for 27 children of class 1. O. Teaching aids for 2 teachers for 1 year. O. An increment of 5,000 francs to 25 teachers in a month. The project implementation and evaluation. Committee members will be selected, and members to include Bmca members in the USA, Bmca home representatives, and a member from each school. The school representatives will provide Bmca USA with a list of all the children and teachers present in each school, and also coordinate the distribution of the supplies. The Bmca home representatives will carry out an investigation to verify the exact number of registered children and staff in each school, and also provide all purchase orders to Bmca USA for approval before final purchase. The Bmca home representatives will arrange for a central location where the supplies will be bought and kept for pickup by the school representatives to be taken to the various schools for distribution. The school representatives are to provide Bmca USA with live videos of how the supplies are distributed. Bmca USA will carry out and supervise the monthly payment of teachers' salary increments through the head teachers. Methods of payment. You can make your donation through Zelle at bmanjongusa@gmail.com or Cash App at Pamambe 2021. This committee promises to account for each dollar donated. We also promise to put a smile on the faces of our children back at home come September. We promise to uphold the principles of Bmca. Long live Bafut Manjong USA. Long live the Bafut Fundum. The contributors of the plan are Ma Regina Tamu, Ma Florence Ngwa, the voice over the PowerPoint, Ta Ernest Nkongsa, Ta Boni Sungwa, Ta Joseph Tanifo, Ma Pamela Ambe, Ma Peches Ngwa Tangcho, Ta Titus Chesungwa, Ma Sylvia Fube, Ma Teresa Nganufo, and Ta Valentine Nebangwa. Thank you.